On what started as a quiet August day suddenly turned into an unforgettable nightmare as Hurricane Helene struck Florida's coast with immense force, marking itself as one of the most violent hurricanes in modern U.S. history. With wind speeds reaching 140 mph, the hurricane hit Cedar Key with devastating power, engulfing the city and flipping it upside down. The area experienced moments of terror as buildings were shattered, trees uprooted, and streets turned into scenes of destruction. 3 lives were tragically lost, including one person who was killed when a massive sign fell onto his car in a heart-wrenching moment. As Helen moved northeast, it took on a tropical storm pattern but didn't lose its fury. It continued to ravage Georgia with wind speeds of 68 mph. Homes collapsed, roads were cut off, and Georgia became another casualty of this relentless storm. Moving at a speed of 30 mph, the storm multiplied the danger with torrential rains, causing sudden floods in its path. As Helen advanced through Georgia and South Carolina, the death toll rose to 4. One person in Florida was killed by a falling sign, 2 others in Georgia were swept away by the storm's winds, and another in North Carolina lost their life when a tree fell on their home. The disaster didn't only claim lives. Over 3.4 million homes and businesses in Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas were left without power. The destruction was everywhere, with electrical wires torn down, leaving entire cities shrouded in darkness. Despite weakening to a tropical storm, the catastrophe was far from over. The National Hurricane Center warned that catastrophic flooding might persist, especially in mountainous areas. Rainfall could reach 20 inches in some regions, increasing the threat of widespread landslides. As the storm neared its end, warnings continued to blare. Sirens echoed through urban areas in Virginia, with alerts of possible tornadoes, while sea levels rose to deadly heights, with waves as tall as a 2-story building. Although Florida had previously suffered from other hurricanes like Debby and Idalia, Hurricane Helene was the fiercest. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis described it as the most ferocious storm in modern memory, while Mike Brennan, director of the National Hurricane Center, stated that this storm is unsurvivable, warning of the destructive waves that accompanied it. As the states of Georgia, Tennessee, and South Carolina continue to bear the brunt of the disaster, millions are urged to stay clear of affected areas and remain vigilant in the face of this historic storm, one that will be etched into America's memory for years to come. We'd love to hear from you. If you've ever experienced a hurricane or other natural disaster, share your story in the comments below. Your insights could help others prepare for future storms. And don't forget to check out our other videos on natural disasters to learn more about how these incredible forces of nature shape our world. Stay safe, and thanks for watching.